In the early days of World War I, Parisians faced a threat they had never encountered before: bombs falling from airplanes. On August 30th, 1914, barely a month into the war, a German biplane hovered 6,000 feet above the French capital. 4 bombs were dropped by hand, marking the first aerial attack on a national capital in history. Parisians looked up and probably thought, "Ah yes, just what we needed today." As German raids became more frequent, soon joined by wartime Zeppelins, the French government realized that their old-school defenses, cannons and walls weren't cutting it. By late 1917, French engineers and military planners had a dazzlingly bold idea: build a fake Paris. That's right, an entire decoy city designed to fool German pilots into dropping bombs on pretend streets instead of the real ones. German aircraft back then weren't exactly precision instruments. Navigation was sketchy at best, and bombing accuracy was, let's say, okay-ish. Pilots tended to lob explosives at anything that vaguely looked like a city. So why not give them something to aim at that wouldn't get anyone killed? Genius. The fake Paris was planned just north of the real one. But this wasn't your average glue it together and hope for the best setup. Engineers installed thousands of lights to mimic the nighttime glow of the capital. They recreated entire districts, complete with landmark replicas like the Gare du Nord and the Champs-Élysées. Factory windows were painted to look dusty. Rooftops mimicked industrial silhouettes, and even moving trains were simulated with wooden boards on conveyor belts, all illuminated by clever electrical lighting. Talk about attention to detail. These folks were basically the set designers of 1917. The mastermind behind the project, Fernand Jacopozzi, would later gain fame for lighting up the Eiffel Tower and the Champs-Élysées. One of his first recreations was the Gare de l'Est railway station. Ironically, a target actually bombed during Germany's first attack on Paris. Jacopozzi and his team even went so far as to craft factory rooftops from painted canvas and design entire industrial zones, giving the Germans a convincing taste of France's wartime production without the real damage. Ingenious as it was, the Phantom Paris was never tested. Construction lagged behind schedule, and by November 1918, the war was over. The fake city remained unfinished, and neither it nor the real Paris suffered the large-scale bombardment everyone feared. Still, the idea was ahead of its time. Decades later, during World War II, the United States took a page from this playbook, employing Hollywood set designers to create fake neighborhoods along the West Coast to protect aircraft factories from Japanese bombers. Today, the story of the other Paris remains one of the most fascinating tales of wartime creativity. Born out of fear, executed with artistry, and ultimately unnecessary, it shows how imagination and engineering can intersect in the most unexpected and sometimes completely useless ways.